Hello and welcome to another edition of me doing stuff. Word on the street is the Devil Wears Prada is in production right now and it's coming out in 2026. So here's my application to be the stylist of the movie. The only catch is I'm broke, like for real this time. Like I just graduated college, I have no job, like it's for real this time. So I really have to use only the fabric that is available to me right now. So let's check out what I have. As you can see, we have plenty of fabric. That's why I'm like, let me use what I have now and not spend money because I need to use this up. Okay, so the tricky part about using only what I have is I have to make sure that I have enough fabric for the thing that I want to create. Now, I went through all my fabric. I have a lot of this stretchy, sparkly fabric. And then I also have a lot of this polka dot fabric. And when I say a lot, I just mean enough to make something. Even if it's not the whole piece, maybe it's just the garment is made of different pieces, if that makes sense. Because I have an idea of a design, which we'll get to. The design that I want to do, I'm thinking I want to use this plaid because I have a lot of this plaid. The only thing I made with this was a skirt for my fashion show. And I bought like 3 yards of this. So I definitely have enough to do something with this. And then I was thinking about using multiple fabrics. So I have this denim fabric, but I'm afraid that it's not going to be enough. If it's not enough, and these two are different. They look the same, but this one's stretchy and this isn't. So I'm a little bit worried about that. But I do have this white fabric, although I would prefer darks to go together, you know? But anyway, we'll see. Let's move on to the pattern for the design. I have an idea of what I want to do, so making the pattern won't be super hard. We just have to see if we can execute. So let's get into it. For the design, I had something in mind. I really like this look that Doechii wore at the, is it Golden Globes? It was Paris Fashion Week. It's this Schiaparelli dress with denim at the waist, and then we have some maybe silk or some kind of chiffon fabric at the top and coming out of the bottom too. I think that looks lovely. What I want to do is I kind of want to make this look kind of office siren-y because I feel like that's the direction that they're going to go in this movie. So I want to do something collared like this, but taking inspiration from the Schiaparelli dress that Doechii wore at Fashion Week. So I have 2 designs here. I have one design with the denim at the waist, right? And then we can bring out the plaid fabric and have that come out like a collar and then also come out at the end as well. Or we can use chiffon because I have a lot of chiffon and we can just kind of make that but like a little bit more modest. So I'm kind of stuck because I can't do both. I don't have enough fabric, I can't do both. Unless I do the white and then I do another. That's true. But I really want to stick to this design as close as possible. I am leaning towards the first one though. That's the one that I really want to do. Houston, we have a problem. When I said these were the only 2 I had to cut out, I was sorely mistaken. It's actually those 2 and then also these 2 as well. 2 each, by the way. 2. And the problem is we have enough denim fabric, but they're not the same. This one has a little bit of a stretch to it. It's just a lot softer, more movable. And this one, however, is a lot more stiff and has no stretch to it at all. So I don't have enough fabric for it to just be one. If I want to make this whole thing, I have to use both fabrics, which is not ideal, but I think that's probably just is what's gonna have to happen. Yeah, I think that I'm just gonna use the both of them. They're not, oh, no, they're pretty far off in color, to be honest. Like you can tell the difference. Not, maybe, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's not that much of a difference, but to me, it's a bit of a striking difference. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on it. I so wish I could run down to the fabric store and get just a little bit more fabric, but I think that I'll just have to use what I have. So first things first, we're gonna start with the denim part of the piece. I don't know why that took so much energy to come out of my mouth. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna start with my serger, because how I want it to be is I want to iron out the seam and then also sew twice along, as if I'm putting a corset channel in there, which I'm not, but I think it would look really good. So I'm gonna do that for each of the denim pieces, is put it through the serger first and then sew it together and then iron it and then sew it again. So it's gonna be a bit of a process, but what else am I doing? When I'm doing this, I'm being very, very careful not to actually cut any of the seam allowance off. That would be bad. We don't want to do that. Alrighty, one piece down, 7 more to go. Morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, and this is what I did last night. I put together the top part with the collar, and then I've already sewn together the bottom part as well, obviously. I did run into an issue here. To be honest, the pattern is not the best. I should have scooted back the neck, because whenever I put it on, the neck is just it's pulling me. You know what I mean? So that's one thing, although I don't have time to finish it because we got to finish this up. I'm happy that the fabric looks pretty much the same. One of my worries was that this fabric is different than this one because it's just not stretchy. This one's complete non-stretch, zero stretch, whereas everything else has stretch to it. So that's pretty good. But yeah, all I have to do is sew all of this together and then put the sleeves on there. And then as for the buttons are going to be this plaid fabric, so I'm excited to put that together. But let's go ahead and finish this. This is literally the last thing I have to do, and I've been putting it off for a couple of days now. Why? I have no idea. Do I not want to finish the project? Anyways. But yeah, literally all I'm doing is sewing on these buttons. The buttons are created in the same fabric as the top of the corset, which I think it'll look really good when it's closed. It's time for the big reveal. Da 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 da! I am so happy with how this turned out. At first, when I finished it, I was like, do I really like this? But the more I look at it, especially after putting the buttons in, I'm like, okay, yeah, you got an 8. You got an 8 on this. Okay, I can't lie. I will say the pattern could be a little bit better. I tried to add this part to it to like make it more movable in the back, but it's just not. I don't know, like it's still like kind of restricting. So that's something I'm just gonna have to learn how to do when I'm drafting the pattern. Who do you think would wear this in the movie? To be quite honest with you, I haven't seen the movie. I've only seen like Pinterest pictures and like clips and stuff like that. So I will go back and see the movie, I promise. But who do you think would wear this? The next thing I need to work on is the pants or skirt to this, because I've tried every combination in my closet and nothing I have goes with this top. So next week, that's what I'm going to be working on, is just the bottoms to this cute top. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I had a good time, and hopefully this is my big return to YouTube. It's been quite a while, and that's just because I feel like everything I make is shit. So I'm still trying to get over that mental hurdle in my head, but hopefully you get to see this sooner than later. But yes, this is going to be a series that I do every week, so if you have to hold me accountable. You have to hold me accountable. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye.